The views and opinions expressed on any program are those of the persons appearing on the program and do not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Sunflower Media Mint. Some programs might include strong images or language that might be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
It's the shades of temporary state of mind or feeling. Curated playlist by real people. You're listening to Huemood by the new Hue.
Back to the pod on Friday night, 17th of July, episode 8 for Huemood by the new you. Live now on Facebook. You can download the previous episode on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts. You can check out all of our social media accounts as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, wherever. The new you is wherever. And for tonight, we have, last week dapat siya, pero we move it this week. And yes, finally it's happening. Welcome to the show. We have Kean Cipriano on the show. Welcome to the show, Kean.
Hey guys.
Welcome, Kian.
Thank you for having me.
Our pleasure.
Friday night.
Yeah, our pleasure to makasama ka dito on the show. We started the new you, like what we've been talking about 2 months ago. A simpleng, somehow in a sense parang college project eh. Pero it's more of a sanity check for us to interact with the outside world. And now after 2 months, it's good that we have you here on the show. Napag-usapan.
Thank you.
Napag-usapan ka namin, actually ang nagbenta sa'yo dito si City eh. Kasi when
Talaga? Magkano ba niya ako nabenta? May commission ba?
when we had City nung Independence Day, sabi niya, you guys should invite Kian. Ano yun? Sobrang kulit kausap nun. So, one thing led to another.
Or like saying he's a bitch.
So,
actually, hindi makulit yung term na ginamit eh. Sira ulo
Exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, like, thank you rin for having me. Natuwa rin ako na nakita ko yung feed nyo. It's black and white, and that's basically what I go for in life, you know. So, yeah.
It's something that.
So what's up?
Based on, of course, the core of the show, yun nga, like you mentioned, it's black and white, straightforward. And even with the other shows on the new you, like of course the OG pod with Reg, and then UPT with Gita every Thursday. We talk about just straightforward. I mean, kung makakapagmura kami minsan dito, it's really good. I mean, it's normal. It's part of being human. But for tonight, no, we had Kian on the show. I pinged him a message. He replied. He created a playlist, and tonight we're launching Odd Community. Okay, so it's going to be available on Spotify after the show. First, kumusta? Kumusta, Kian? How's itong experience ng quarantine lockdown with you, man?
Well, to be honest, it's I'm sure naman for all of us it's different, and it's
true.
I don't even know how to describe it, because this whole thing that's happening now is just so I don't even know what word to use kung anong nangyayari, di ba? But this whole pandemic thing kasi ano siya isa siyang malaking parang wake up call sa atin lahat eh. Kaya parang when it happened, parang alam mo yun, una wala naniniwala na it's just it's just a thing.
Yeah.
And then nangyari yung outbreak, 'di ba? Nag-lockdown and everything, and it's depressing. It's very challenging. This is actually parang trying times 'di ba? Pero
exactly.
We can't do anything about it but to like move on and move forward, 'di ba? And kami naman, good thing, and I'm really thankful that my family naman ay safe and healthy, and yun pa lang in itself okay na ako 'di ba? And we decided to like live each day one day at a time talaga.
Sure.
So nung Itong buong thing, hinahanapan ko palagi ng silver lining, yung mga bagay-bagay. I was actually telling my wife na, you know, um, events, wala, zero. It's where we get the dough, diba?
Exactly.
As performers, as artists, mga pelikula, wala rin theaters, TV. I mean, like, walang work, walang work at the moment, diba? But sabi ko, nakakalungkot, pero nung lumipas yung mga ilang taon, nung lumipas yung ilang buwan, lumipas yung ilang buwan na nandito tayo sa gitna ng pandemic at kasama ko lang the whole time yung pamilya ko, na-realize ko na I just had the best fucking days of my life. Alam mo yun,
Yeah.
I get to see them every day. I get to hang out with them every day, know them better every day. Alam mo yun? So yun yung magandang parte sa akin. But of course, we have no choice nga but to like try to do something about it and make things work still. Diba? So yun ginagawa pa rin namin sa OC. Good thing naman with like the music production side, tuloy-tuloy pa rin. Diba? Kasi kahit anong gawin mo, may pandemic man, hindi mo na mapipigilan ng mga artists na sumulat at record na mga kanta.
Totoo.
Kaya yun yung maganda dun.
How's the difficulty? With the OC? May difficulty ba? I mean, you guys create music, how do you online din ba?
Online, yeah, oo.
We started nung even before the lockdown, actually, even before this whole coronavirus thing happened. We've been planning and been trying to mount like live stream gigs, like online concerts, ganyan. Even before this happened. So we set up in our studio dyan dito sa QC.
Okay.
And naka-ready na kami, as in naka-set up na kami everything. And then boom. Nagkaroon na outbreak. Good thing, equipped na kami ng team ko sa OC na gumawa ng live stream.
Tama.
Then, so nung nangyari siya, we were able to like do parang an online music video launch and then nag-transcend na siya. Gumawa kami ng mga fundraisers para matulungan yung mga kapatid natin na nangangailangan, lalo na nung March, ng buwan. So, nung time na yon, ang dami rin namin naka-collaborate na ibang artists, ibang like our friends from Landers and sila Mateo and the Army. I mean, kumbaga they helped us na magawa. We were able to execute it. Tapos nagagawa kami ng mga online activities, much like yung ginagawa nyo rin, di ba?
Yeah.
Just to, keep the ball rolling and matuloy yung, kumbaga maging maayos din kahit paano man lang yung moral nga ng mga tao. But in terms of tanong mo na difficulty, di ba? Ngayon may kanya-kanya pinagdadaanan yung mga tao eh. May mga artists ako na nakakausap na sobra silang inspired and sobra silang fueled to create. Yung iba naman hindi makakreate kasi nga parang nasa uncertainty bubble tayo.
Yeah.
Yung alam mo yun, yung mental state ng bawat tao ngayon medyo nandun dapat yung like yung focus, diba? So dun kami like nagtatry na kasi at the end of the day, diba, parang lahat ng business o ng career na meron tayo like would go away, diba? Kung like in a snap of a finger pwede siya mula, pero like yung kung ano yung pinaka importante sa atin, which is tayo.
Yes,
diba? Yun
exactly.
yung tinatry namin pangalagaan from like our employees to like our artists. Diba? So it's hard. To be honest, it's really hard because walang gigs. Diba? Mga musikero, pag hindi na makatugtog ng ilang linggo yan, nababaliw na. Diba? Ngayon, ilang buwan nang hindi nakakatugtog. And
grabe, ang haba
nakikita mo rin na may mga haba na bro. Nagsasarado yung companies. Like, ABS-CBN, sinara. May mga nakikita ako na like may hirapan because yun nga, dahil ang bread and butter is nasa events, di ba?
Totoo.
Yun yung parang pinakahuli pang babalik. So, mahirap tong panahon na to, but kailangan lang talaga hanapan ng ilaw, di ba?
True. Most of our guests from the podcast, no, in this season, majority of them, I wouldn't say all naman, is from the live events. So ang nakikita natin diyan, yun talaga eh. We have to think about on how we can all move forward, business re-engineering, like what we've always said, 'di ba? Na parang if you want your company to survive, you have to think about of other ways to earn. And
Right.
that's really the appeal to the mass. I mean, for those also that are starting, if you guys are capable of creating jobs, and right now, I mean, kahapon we had this show with all of the hosts of the New You. We talk about ABS-CBN, more on reminiscing lang naman. But yun nga kasi it's about ang daming tao na wala ng trabaho. And then
Right.
and with that, creating jobs in such a way na it's online or whatever. Ang daming creative people right now that's looking for a way to earn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's all help out. Yun naman yung ano dyan.
Oh, yeah. And this is the perfect time to this is the perfect time to be kind, you know.
Yes,
Um,
exactly. Very true.
Kasi ito yun din yung like nakita ko yan. Of course, we live in this world na there's competition,
Yep.
there's this and that, pero mukhang ayun yung tinuturo sa atin itong malaking crisis na to na we should all come as one
Mm-mm.
and find ways kung paano survive tong nangyari na to, yung like sa side ng humanity at sa side ng economy.
Yep.
Alam mo yun?
Very true.
And may mga nakikita nga ako na like ibang artists from just simply playing music,
Mm-mm.
nagtitinda na sila ngayon ng like mga recipe ng pamilya nila
Yes.
to get by. Alam mo,
Dami.
which is like a really good thing. 'Di ba? Kasi kailangan humanap ng paraan.
Diskarte to eh. Oo.
We just diskarte talaga siya. Kailangan lang talagang magtulungan, like parang kung merong let's say isang example ay I came across this like animator na nakita ko sa isang Facebook group, sa isang parang Facebook page na ganyan, and nakita ko yung demo reel niya, and before we talk, kausap ko siya because we're talking about a project. And yung mga simpleng gano'n na I think dahil nga nagkaroon ng ganitong crisis and maraming mga nagka-cross paths.
Tama.
Di ba? So, nakakapagtulungan. I mean, malaking bagay yun malaking bagay na binubuhay pa rin natin yung industriya.
One thing na napansin ko, ang daming collaboration na nangyayari.
Yes.
Yeah, that's also one thing I noticed.
It's
Um,
it's actually very nice to see people getting together, helping each other. Tsaka, alam mo yun, a lot of artists also, hindi lang artist kasi iba-ibang industry, like chefs, food industry, like IT industry,
Yeah.
Music industry, halo-halo no? Nagko-collaborate na lahat.
Yeah, like what I
Marami,
mentioned.
di ba, pansinin mo, like yung mga Nairas, sila Mookie, di ba?
Oo,
Si
totoo.
Mookie. Always collaborates with people. So, tayo. Tayo na lang.
Like what I mentioned kanina, 'di ba? I mean, alam naman na nung for those following the New You from episode whatever. Kami ni Reg, I mean also Vino, we're in the IT industry in the morning, but at nighttime, we're doing the show. I mean, like what Kean said, it's you go on different ways just to survive. I mean, right now what
Yeah.
we're doing, this is really independent. We're trying to start this platform at least para din makatulong dun sa other friends namin na nag-start ng mga small businesses for them. Like sila Patty, of course, yung arte tattoo studio nila. Tapos si Mookie, like what
Those are the coolest guys,
yeah, the Thompsons.
Yeah.
Oo, si Mookie, like what Vino mentioned about the cold brew and stuff. So, parang I remember in one episode that we're talking about, Now that itong mga taong to, like fashion designers, artists, wherever, you guys are your brands and you're not limited
Yeah.
to what you are currently doing. Maybe yesterday you're doing music, but oy, may talent ka pala sa kitchen. Do it. I mean,
Yeah,
nobody's
ako na
stopping you.
yun yung discover ko na meron pala akong talent sa kitchen.
Oh.
But not at cooking.
Wow.
Ah.
Cooking. Maghugas ng pinggan. Ano pala?
Magandang gawing negosyo yan, bro.
I think I'm good at it and getting better every day. Those
magaling
teacups.
kumain.
Oo eh. Nag-improve yung stroke ko. Alam mo yun, pati yung hawak ko ng yeah.
Waxo.
Oh, and that's actually one thing na that's actually one thing na parang I think na hindi natin masyadong that's something na most of the time we take for granted.
Yeah.
Na yung simpleng gagawin mo pala sa bahay mo pwedeng makatulong sa
Yes.
Nasa ibang level.
Yeah.
Alam mo yun?
Yeah.
Parang before ako, pag sinabi like, sige, maghugas ako ng pinggan, wait lang, mamaya na. Diba? Alam mo yung, wait, di pa yan. Pero ngayon, parang somehow, like, looking forward ako na maghugas ng pinggan. Why? Because whenever I wash the dishes, because we have no help. It's just me, my wife, and the kids. So pag naghuhugas ako ng pinggan, oras ko rin siya for learning because I watch these master classes and alam mo yun, parang ano rin siya may introspection na nangyayari.
Yeah. Totoo. Multitasking
Baka ako lang yun na nilalagyan ko lang ng meaning para sumaya ako.
Well, for me din, ganun din sa akin. Parang lately, if it was like washing dishes sa'yo, yung naging obsession ko lately is decluttering.
Right.
I've been really going through all of the stuff kasi we live in a condo So parang for me, ang dami kong oras din ngayon on weekends. Wala, I just spend the whole day decluttering. Dati ayoko kasi tinatamad
Wala ibang ginawa yan kundi mamigay ng gamit lately si Reg.
Actually, totoo.
Baka dapat gumawa tayo ng online bazaar.
Pwede. Yeah.
Pwede, mga buy and sell.
Oo. Yung may kanya-kanyang live, yung mga live na ginagawa sa Facebook, di ba? Nag-online
Actually,
selling.
uso yun ngayon live selling.
Oo.
Yeah.
Papakita yung damit, tapos magbibid sa comments. Oh, ikaw na.
Actually, itong hat ko ngayon, I'm selling it for
Sir, yung headset, magkano?
Ito, pwede ko ibigay ng, tapos na yung 15th.
Nagpresyuhan online. Kidding aside, going to the playlist, Odd Community. What's up with this, Kean? Why Odd Community?
Well, I was just trying to sound cool. Honestly, it's because it's a community na with OC Records kasi, so just to give you guys a brief background, we started this record label, me and my wife and Boss Vic and the Del Rosars. We started this recording label with the main vision na parang i-champion yung full creative control ng artists, and good thing na when we started it, nasimula namin siya sa tamang principles, na let all these artists just be crazy and go artistic and creative and just do it, 'di ba? Parang ganoon. And nagulat ako dahil nakabuo ng community of musicians. Nagkaroon ng at na nagbunga siya dahil itong mga artists na to may naambag at may nako-contribute sa industry natin, sa music industry. Meron na buong community then like ng mga music supporters. They support itong mga artists namin na kasi OC nga is we're more of like the out of the box type
Yeah.
na
Yeah.
na non-conventional type.
Oo.
Sorry baka may magalit sa akin. Feeling naman ito masyado. But
Hindi siya commercial.
I mean, kumbaga hindi yun yung goal namin. Kung lahat nandito, pwede kami pumunta dito.
Yeah.
Parang ganun. So nung tinanong nyo ako if I can like create a playlist,
Yeah.
diba? At nag-iisip ako ng title, wala akong maisip. Nilagay ko dahil nga gusto ko ring maparinig sa inyo
Tama.
yung mga artists namin sa OC. Tinitlean ko na siya ng Odd Community because this is the community that we're able to build for the last 2 years.
Actually, tatanungin ko dapat kung lahat ng artist dito is under OCA.
Yeah.
Pero nasagot ko.
Yes.
You know, the playlist reminds me of my late night drives, quiet time.
Solid yan, bro. Solid pang
Yeah,
driving.
it's like when I driving and riding motorcycles is my getaway.
Oh.
It's the thing that, aside from DJing, it's the thing that I want to do. Not to be quiet, just not to be alone. But,
Yeah.
ano yun? You're alone. Ano yung lugar ni Superman? Solitude. Solitude.
So, yeah.
Kaya so yun, parang ito yung mga alas 2 ng madaling araw, pakikinggan ko habang nagda-drive sa S-Lex or NLEX.
DJ Vino, kanina ka pa. Mga library.
Alas 2.
8 nights, you know?
Late night landing.
Vampira to walang tulugan.
Nagpaparinig sila sa viewers watching yan, no? Hit DJ Vino up.
Diyan na yung mga trolls mo.
Bro, thank you. That's a good compliment na sinabi mo na kung driving siya you know.
It brings different types of emotions kasi.
Yeah.
It's not just if you wanna get happy or if you wanna drink with
Narinig
your
niyo
friends.
ba?
Oh, no.
Narinig niyo siya? Before?
From start to finish.
Yeah.
Oh, so na-enjoy niyo yung pinaka-last?
Kay Bayani. Intentionally nilagay mo sa dulo yun. No?
Bigla ako narinig sabi, may ito, may
May odd ba?
May odd,
And that's exactly what we're all about. You know,
Yeah.
yung diversity
Good ko na
and
Yeah.
kasi ako I grew up sa scene na parang wala akong kumbaga wala kami nung like me and my bandmates. Di kami yung tipo na parang let's hang out with all these other guys, you know, and parang we always had our own world. And parang yun yung gusto ko rin na mabuksan sa panahon na to na walang dapat yun yung when you look at music, 'di ba? Hindi siya yung parang ako kinalakihan ko kasi sige pag metal lang ako or rap ako or ballad lang ako hindi siya I never saw music like that. I used to listen to like
lahat
boy bands, to like Britney Spears, to Eminem, to Incubus, to whatever. Alam mo yun yung pop. So with the playlist na ginawa ko, yun din yung gusto ko lang din i-showcase na free for all.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi before ako actually na-remind ako nung playlist nung ginagawa ko siya. Na-remind ako nung nagpapa-burn ako ng CD dati. Sorry.
Solid.
Papa-burn ako ng CD nung high school ako sa kaklase ko. Tapos like gagawa ka ng isang solid set of like rock songs.
Oo.
Na gusto mo
40 songs sa isang CD, no?
Oo, sikat sa batch nyo. Wait, hindi, 20 lang yata.
20 lang.
20 lang ba?
18 kapag may grow up with you.
May grow old with you.
Tapos biglang sa huli, maglalagay ako ng isang Destiny's Child na kanta pambasag dun sa so, you know, yun yung naalala ko.
Well,
so, thanks.
In this list, yung Destiny's Child na yun is the last song. So, for those who are For those who are watching this and waiting for the playlist after this episode, antayin nyo. Hindi natin sasabihin kung ano yun. Just play it.
Nabigla lahat eh.
Just play it
I
afterwards.
mean, hindi ko siya sinafol Hindi ko sinafol yung playlist.
Oo.
It just, from start to finish. Ganun siya. I mean, may ano siya eh. may ganun. Tapos biglang pagdating sa dulo, ay puta na yun.
Mapapamura ka sa dulo, no?
I don't advise na pakinggan niyo siya like right before you sleep. Kasi pag dumating ka magigising ka. Hindi, ano lang din, just to parang sa mga nanonood, di ba? Baka masyadong inside joke yung binibigay natin sa kanila. But there's this track sa playlist na to sa dulo. It's a novelty song that I produced for a friend, si Bayani Agbayani. Basta, pakinggan niyo yung kanta. Yun, ang ganda na lang muna yung...
Pakinggan niyo.
Natutuwa lang din ako kasi parang after kong mag-produce ng the first album that I produced like professionally, yung Grandma album ni Unique. And that's our first album sa UC Records na i-release namin. And then nag-produce ako ng like ilang tracks for other artists, like a folk pop track, like a Christmas song, ganyan. And then nung nag-usap kami ni Bayani, no, tara gawa tayo ng track and ganito. Okay, sige. So natuwa ako dahil nagkaroon ako ng parang naging kasama siya sa credentials ko na meron ako nagawang novelty.
Yeah.
Yan.
Gusto ko sana tanongin kung saan nyo nakuha yung idea na yun. Pero malalaman na mamaya na lang, okay.
Pero I think that's one thing that's good with with what we do here in Huemood, of course. That's the reason why we asked this artist, and not just artists. Like last week we had our country manager on the show, no? I mean, country manager namin ang ginawang playlist 2 bottles. I mean, you don't really get to see that really often. And well, she's watching right now. Hi, Miss Jen. A good thing there is this is a playlist by real people. It's not just a playlist like what Kean is saying na kung rock yan, pure rock yan, or pure pop or what. This is a playlist na tipong kung kasama mo si Kean right now, ito yung patutugtugin niya. So, in short, what these people are really sharing here is yung trip nila, kumbaga. Ito yung trip nila eh. This is something na patutugtugin ko. Pag pumunta ka sa bahay ko, ito yung trip ko. Ito yung sounds ko. So, whether you like it or not, it's for you to stay or you just go. Yun lang naman yun. With the tracks, Kian, I mean, aside dun sa dulo.
Bro, sorry I just want to add something to sa I highly encourage everyone to create their personal playlists on Spotify.
Yes.
Because yun din yung way para, we live in this algorithm era, algorithm world, and if you like create your own playlists at i-share mo sa mga kaibigan mo, maaaring may magustuhan sila dyan na tracks na hindi pa nila naririnig before.
Exactly.
Masusuportahan nila tong artist.
Your artist, yeah.
So, like sa amin, I am so proud to say that we have a bunch of like underrated artists.
Yes, that's true.
There
That's
are
very
artists
true.
that I actually don't know. There are some artists that I don't know here, but I their songs. To be honest, this is the first time I heard.
Just waiting to be heard. They're just waiting to be
yun.
Sobra.
So yeah.
And that is what this platform is all about. When we started the New You, it's a platform not really just for personalities that we know right now. When we started Huemood as well, we tell actually those who are viewing na if you have a playlist in mind, just send us. And actually, we can invite you on the show and let's discuss about it. Kasi, yun nga, like what Kean mentioned, all of this social media thing, well, hindi naman kami sobrang social media savvy, pero it's an algorithm. Okay?
Yeah.
There's a map to it kung kailan, bakit nakikita mo yung item na yun on social media and what. And by supporting this, I mean, support nga local, yun naman yung sinasabi natin. Whether goods yan, or music, or what, we consume media in a lot of way, and this is one thing to show support to our artists locally.
Right. And they need to support the artists.
True.
Especially now.
Yeah.
Diba? Kasi since wala yung live events, at least man lang kahit pakinggan yung mga kanta, malaking bagay na sa amin
Totoo
yan.
yun.
Alam mo yun, malaking bagay na, or marinig yung kanta, tas ma-share yung kanta. I mean, at the end of the day, ang goal naman is maraming maabot or mga souls na matouch yung music, di ba?
Tama.
Like what I keep on saying, music is always there in people's lives. Kahit sabi mo seryoso yan, magulo yan, o tahimik, madaldal, kung ano pa yung personality niya, definitely, iba-iba yung type of music niya. Ako
Right.
to be honest, I really miss the stage and playing at bars because that's the only place that I don't talk.
Sarado eh.
I don't talk, and a lot of people communicate with music.
Yeah.
Sa ginagawa.
Right.
Okay.
Yun, ganito yung ginagawa ng mga artists ngayon. So,
Yeah.
Maganda to na we're really spreading this artist, underrated, like what Kean said kanina, underrated artists. And they have good music, they have good songs.
Yes, I agree.
Appreciate it. To be honest, I really appreciated the last song. Hanggang I'm still talking about with all of the things that's happening right now, here, especially here in our situation, I do appreciate it.
You need that.
Paulit-ulit ko siya pinakinggan. Sabi ko, mali yata yung
Come on, admit it. It's your favorite song from the playlist.
Kasi last song.
Hinart niya na nga eh.
Inulit ko siya eh. Mali ba yung narinig ko?
Hindi.
Hindi mali. Inulit ko siya. Inulit ko siya 2 beses.
Di ba?
Yeah.
I want to talk about the specific song in the playlist. Streetlights.
Mm-hmm.
I saw OC just launching this, and well.
That guy.
Yes,
that
that
Mark
guy.
Thompson guy, right?
Yeah. Who's that? Hi, Mark. Hi, Patty. So the Thompsons, Mark Thompson, that guy. Project Moon, man.
Yeah.
Sayang eh. Anong story nun?
Well, ganito. So, nagpatattoo ako sa Arte.
Okay.
Arte tattoo. For inquiries and please check that. So, nagpatattoo ako. Ito yung tattoo ko sa Arte. So, pinagawa ko yan. So, nandun kami nila Patty, nila Mark. And then, parang nagkukwentuhan lang kami, like, catching up. And then, usapan na, ang ganda ng jug mo, ah.
Sorry, nakuha ako eh.
Kailang. Parang nag-usap lang kami about music and stuff like that, and then nalaman ko nga na si Mark pala, kasi we all know him as this like fantabulous DJ, di ba? And nagulat ako na meron pala siyang parang side, like yung musician side na nasa banda, parang banda sound, alam mo yun? Sorry for the parang lack of term, pero yun yung banda sound, may banda sound siya. So nung sabi, sige parinig ng track, and then pinarinig niya sa akin yung song, tapos nagulat ako. Actually itong Streetlights, dito nagsimula yung collaboration, kasi nung narinig ko yung song, sabi ko, sayang to, ang ganda ng kanta, and I think may posisyon siya sa music industry, di ba? So nag-usap kami, and then we started talking at nagkabaliwan na kami nila Mark. And yun naman yung goal talaga, na makapaglabas ng music na hindi yung typical nga na naririnig mo. So yun, ginawa namin yung project. He signed up with us, and dude, Mark Thompson of Project Moon, man, is a hard-working artist.
Galing ng...
Kung pwede kong sabihin sa ibang artists din na nandyan na gawin nilang template to, nagulat ako eh. Nagulat ako sa kung gaano siya ka-driven, kung gaano siya ka-hungry, kung gaano siya ka-passionate and inspired sa music niya. Alam mo yun? Sobrang sipag niya from working on like the recorded materials to the lyric videos, to the music video, and to think na naka-quarantine tayo.
Yeah.
Kaya, hands down ako kay Mark.
Sakto nga siya sa OC eh. Kasi OC mismo yun.
Yeah.
Sobrang OC nun eh.
Mark is one of the mentors of uh, one of my mentors in DJ.
Mm.
So, yung ano niya, USB niya, you see his playlist, yung USB playlist niya, grabe yung yung folders kung paano niya inorganize.
Yeah.
Galing.
Nakapture ako ng streetlights eh. Ang ano niya eh. Kumbaga, it's
Gusto ko yung umpisa nun, bro.
my kind of music.
Yung umpisa, yung as in parang raw na raw kung paano niya gustong simulan yung kanta. So,
parang nasa
Banggit pa nga
studio
ako
lang,
eh.
no?
diba?
Special shout out pa ako
Studio
dun
lang
sa dun sa
Pati
song
yung,
niya eh.
chika-ching, yung mga ganun eh.
Doon ako na-capture actually.
Diba?
Narinig ko yun, sabi ko, okay to
Oo.
Raw. Wala siyang pakialam.
Yes.
Alam mo yun? And that's exactly what I'm looking for.
Exactly.
Diba?
Ang ganda ng tema. Well, if for those guys who are tuning to us, after this podcast, we will be launching this playlist on Spotify, Odd Community by Kean Cipriano. So just check our Spotify account and then you can see this playlist there and listen from song number 1 hanggang dun sa dulong song na tinitignan natin. Pinag-uusapan natin throughout the show. Kian, before we wrap things up, since may playlist kasi si Kian about Odd Community, pero more on one questions each like what we do always on the show. What song will you sing in the bathroom?
Depende kung ano yung ano ba?
Ano ginagawa niya sa banyo?
Ano yung well, depende rin.
Iisa-isahin ba natin?
Depende kung sino yung pinapakinggan kong artist. Paano yun? Kasi yung banyo, madalas yan, dyan ako nakikinig ng mga like mixes ng ng mga tracks. So, depende sa artist. Pero kung kakantahin ko sa mga nakakanta ko kanina, nag-Elvis Presley yata ako recently eh.
I love Elvis.
Vino.
So, yun.
Kung pagkain ka, ano ka?
Adobo.
Wow.
Para hindi mabilis mapanis. Tsaka pwedeng kainin araw-araw.
Kahit pang ilang init pwede ba, no?
Oo,
diba?
bro.
Habang tumatagal, oo.
Sabi ko sa iyo, pag ano pa yan.
Bawang. Adobo yung counterpart ng wine eh. Parang ganun.
Oo.
Reg, you, before we wrap this up.
Mas serious naman yung question ko kasi pansin ko talaga every Huemood natin may isa sa ating tatlo Harley na nagtatanong ng sabaw na question eh. Tonight that was Mino. Kian, what's your morning routine in terms of like do you have like a set playlist that you listen to? Kasi personally ako when I wake up, I'm a coffee enthusiast kasi. So while making coffee, meron na akong go-to playlist. Tapos yun na yung playlist ko sa morning while getting ready for work, mga ganon.
None. Honestly. My days are different now because I have kids, you know. And ang weird nga eh kasi nung nagkaroon ako ng recording label, yung style ko ng pakikinig, instead of like meron akong sige, this is my go-to playlist or this is my parang of course meron tayong go-to music na babalik-balikan mo dyan, pero mas nangyayari siya na-excite ako pag meron ako naririnig na bago. Alam mo yun, na, wait, sino kayang pwede magbigay ng bagong kanta ngayon? Or sino kaya ang wala pang masyadong nakakarinig? Or, alam mo yun, wala ako yung pagising ko sa umaga. Okay, play this shit, and then, let's clean the house and stuff like that, di ba? Parang, wala akong ganun. More on taking care of the kids. So mga
Cocomelon na, no? Mga Cocomelon.
Yeah, mga Disney
Disney songs na.
Stuff like that.
Mga ganyan.
Ngayon, more on like super pops.
Ganun na. Anyway,
so yeah.
Kian, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us tonight.
For sure.
Guys, thank you. For those waiting for this playlist by Kian Cipriano for the new you, it's Odd Community up in Spotify after this show. Reg,
Check out niyo yung playlist para marinig niyo din yung mga ibang artists sa roster namin. Though hindi pa lahat yan. Marami pa. Actually, we've been releasing songs simula nung nagkaroon ng outbreak na. We're continuously naman releasing, and today, we released a track from the Wall Blossoms. It's called You. And nabalitaan ko lang na nag-trend daw last night.
You?
So, You ang title. So, hope you guys can like check it out para marinig nyo rin yun. Marinig nyo rin tong bagong artist na to from
Wall Blossoms.
From OC. Excited kami. We just signed a new artist. His name is Sean Jr. So, you might want to check him out also.
That's good. Reg?
Ito na ba? Plug time ka na?
Yes, plug girl, it's your time.
So for those who are watching, thank you so much for supporting our show. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, please make sure to give our Facebook a like at facebook.com/thenewuph and follow our Instagram at thenewuph. So we have this episode will be available on Facebook, and right after the podcast will be streamed on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts, as well as Kian's playlist.
Okay na.
Ian's podcast.
Vino. Vino.
Hope you guys share the playlist. Huwag nyo lang pakinggan, share nyo din.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely, maraming tao na, ako, like, I like hearing new music. Siyempre ako medyo matotorete na naman sa paulit-ulit kong pinakinggan. I mean, pero, you know, it's good to share different music kasi sigurado may iba pa naman. So please guys, listen to it from start to finish, then share. Like, shit.
Kian, you have anything else to say, plug, whatever?
Ano ba?
Where can they catch you guys? I mean, nagla-live na ba kayo right now or what?
Well, meron kaming okay, sige. We just started signing artists na under our management arm. So, kasi si OC Records, we've been here releasing songs and music videos and events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now we're launching this new arm. We call it the OC Artist House. So, ilo-launch namin yung lahat ng artists under management ng OC. So, tonight, I think, kaka-announce lang namin ng 8 o'clock na Dora Dorado is already
Part of
under OC. So, we're representing him. So, he's this guy na tumatumbling sa Twitter at nagbibigay ng mga facts and 6'1" bad bitch yata pangalan niya.
Yeah. I love his videos.
Yeah. So yun, we just kumbaga parang just announced na kasama namin siya and we're launching the Artist House. Also, tuloy-tuloy lang na makinig kayo ng mga kanta, mga paborito niyong artists. There's so much happening in this world. There's so much negativity. There's so much I can't even parang dig in some things anymore. Pero siguro yun yung magandang getaway natin, yung music. So makinig lang kayo ng mga artists, whether international yan or local. Basta, know that music heals, makinig kayo ng mga artists na trip nyo, pwedeng trip ng mga kaibigan nyo na baka magustuhan nyo rin. Support the whole industry. I mean, not just OC Records, pero the whole local scene. Supportahan nyo. Tapos, expect more releases from OC Records, and Ano ba? Ako, I'll be releasing a new single soon. Pinagpaplanuhan lang namin lahat ng bagay, but the song is already done. And malapit nang ilabas yan. Diba? Abangan nyo, it's part of my solo project.
Let's watch for that.
Kaka-release ko lang nung April, nung Later When I'm Drunk. So, iba naman tong sound na ilalabas ko for this new single. So, abangan nyo, sana. And, yeah, thank you to the new you for having me.
Our pleasure to have you here. Well, for next week, what do we have next week, Vin? Huemood, Friday still. We'll have Mrs. Thompson. We'll have Patty Tew on the show. On her workout playlist. So catch Patty next week, Friday, 8 p.m. same on the new you pa rin. For tonight, yeah, Odd Community by Kean Cipriano on our Spotify account. After this show, we'll turn it on public. And Kean, again, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah. Together with
For sure.
Yeah, still together with Reg and of course Vino every Friday, Huemood by the new you. I'm H. Good night and have a great weekend, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys.